I'm going to take a look at the foot controller for the Bernina Nova and replace the carbon pins. It can be a little bit tricky, but not difficult, so let's dig into it. Let's see. And when removing the plate here, the main thing to be aware of is that this micro switch is not moving, because if we take a look at this one, here we see that it's broken, so the micro switch is not in the correct place, and when that happens, the lever here is moving further in than if the micro switch is there, and that is a big problem after we have replaced the pins, and because when we replace the pin and the micro switch is out, this one is higher up than that resistor plate here, and we replace the pin and we move this backwards, so we're able to put the micro switch in place. Then we'll break the pins. So the thing here is to let the micro switch be in place when we take off the lid here and fix it. So we let it stay like this, and we take off the top plate. Here we see if the how it is with the carbon pins, and as we can see here, so the carbon pins are broken, they're off. So let's see here. Try to be a little bit organized here. So first we have to remove the back plate here, and the carbon pins are spring loaded, so hold a finger here and to keep the back plate in place while removing the screw, and then there. So there we have the springs, 2 springs, and the carbon pins. The carbon pins which are a little bit too short. So we have the new pins here. The back plate and the springs, it is important that it is clean and not anything that can prevent connection, because this metal back plate and the springs are keeping the current, the connection from one pin through the spring, through the back plate, the other spring, and back in that carbon pin. So I usually take a very sandpaper 1000 grit, and just to be sure that it's nice and clean, like that. And now we put the pins in place. And of course it's you can do it in the way that you want to. And yeah, but this is how I do it. And with only 2 hands. Like that, and there we can see that carbon pins are in place. This groove going over the cable, and these two are going on each side there of the cable. This is preventing this to rotate, but on this one it's broken off a pin here, so yeah, it's not working intentionally, but it works. Screws which going into plastic, I always turn counterclockwise to feel when it clicks into the right groove in the plastic, so we're not making a new one in the plastic. Then we can destroy it, or yeah, making cracks in the plastic. I don't press the foot controller because I want this one to keep even pressure on the micro switch, so the micro switch is not jumping out of the place, and then we try and press it again with the micro switch out, and there goes the new pins. Then we have this here, the micro switch, and this here is for that one, so it's located like that, and holding the micro switch in place. I am a little bit careful using the electric screwdriver when I'm inserting the screws again, so I'm not damaging anything. But now it is in place, and we can measure to check if it's okay.